I'm Shannon. You probably know me as a regular UCF student here on campus. But there's probably something that you don't know about me. My favorite band is KISS.
That's right. Since the age of 4, I have learned over 80 KISS songs and can say I'm a proud member of the KISS Army. At my home, we have a band room filled with instruments and a drum set. Luckily for my mom, she has a place to put all of her KISS merchandise. My KISS journey started when I was 10 years old back in 2002. My mom and dad, who were and are divorced, and I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for a KISS Expo. I got to meet Bruce Kulick, a former guitarist of KISS during the 80s. I also met other KISS fans who dressed up, big and small, but they weren't the only ones. I dressed up as Paul Stanley for the kids' costume contest. While the other 2 contestants bought their costumes online, my mom made it herself, adding sequins and silver paint. Even though this mini Gene Simmons won, everyone got a kick out of me. There was another KISS Expo in Kissimmee in 2007. I met wrestler Dale Torborg, who wears the demon makeup and the platform shoes, and Bruce Kulick for the second time. I'm sorry, my camera was crappy. I didn't enter a costume contest this time, but I did compete in a Guitar Hero contest and played one of KISS's hits, Strutter. I didn't win, but I still had fun, and people were impressed with my plastic guitar skills. On Halloween in 2002, my cousin and I dressed up together. She was the demon, and I was the Star Child again. My mom and aunt took us to the local mall in Colonial Heights, Virginia, and many people loved us and took photos of us. Only a few years later, in 2005, after my mom and I relocated to Orlando, we traveled to West Palm Beach for a weekend to see the greatest band in the world. I don't necessarily cry at concerts, but on this night, my mom and I both shed tears of happiness. A guy who sat in front of us was courteous enough to send photos of us and of the concert. Aerosmith played afterwards, but half of the arena packed up and left. We also decided the show was over. My mom and I had a plan. We knew what hotel KISS was staying at. So what did we do? We went to the Ritz-Carlton and hung around for a few hours. We got to meet Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and guitarist Tommy Thayer, the most recent guitar replacement. Satisfied with our weekend, we drove back home. My mom pulled up into a Walgreens parking lot and started winding the film back, and something just didn't sound right. You guessed it. There was no film in the camera. That's right. I have no physical evidence that I met some of the members. But I can tell you the memory will last within me for the rest of my life. I wanted the best, and I got the best. The hottest band in the world. KISS.
We fell